Hi, I'm Nicole DeWald. I'm the art supervisor with the Greenbelt Recreation Department, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Rachel Cross. She is one of our artists in residence here at the Greenbelt Community Center. Hi, Rachel.
Thank you, Nicole.
We have 8 artists who have working studios here at the Community Center, and each of our artists participates in open houses where they greet visitors from the community. They also plan a community engagement activity at some point during the year to give you an opportunity to make art with our fabulous artists. So Rachel is going to tell us about the project that she has coming up this spring.
Thanks, Nicole. Thank you. So there is something called a yarn bomb. And it's not an explosion of yarn, but it is an explosion of color and texture and ideas and repurposing. So that sounds like a strange idea, but actually it's an idea that started in the United States several years ago. And it's a way of adorning mostly trees, but other objects too, in a public space with yarn. And it's usually repurposed objects that have been knitted and crocheted. So if you think about, let's say, a dead tree stump, what's a way that you could bring that to life? And one way is with a yarn bomb. One way would be covering it with repurposed old scarves and hats and other knitted and crocheted objects. And that is something that we're going to be doing here in Greenbelt with repurposed items and with your help. We're going to invite you on several occasions to come and help us assemble some of the pieces together. And it's almost like creating a yarn painting or a yarn sculpture. And we're starting during the Green Man Festival. And the theme this year of the Green Man is, I believe, blossoms and blooming. So we're bringing a dead tree to life. We're bringing new life through art and through the community. Doesn't get better than that. So I have a few things that I would like to show you. We're taking collections of crocheted and knitted objects, things that are made out of yarn. There's a box in the Greenbelt Co-op, and we'd love for you to come, and as you're going through your winter stuff and saying, oh, I really don't wear this anymore, we'd love you to give it to us and have it be part of our yarn bomb this spring. So the kind of things that we would love to get from you, things like this, things like this. Also, you can see this sewn onto a tree. It'll be lovely, can go all the way around. Things like this, they're lovely too. Trivets or coasters that have been knitted or crocheted can be turned into flowers. Ooh. Yes, and we've got a lot of those. Okay, so really the possibilities are endless. Those big granny square blankets, we can cut those up. Shawls, your knitting or crocheting doesn't have to be perfect. We love all of it, and we'll take all of it.
Great, yes. Thanks, Rachel. And can you tell us about the opportunities that people will have to come and work with you? We have some coming up next week. We do.
So this coming Thursday, which is May
5th.
May 5th. Here in the community center, we're going to be having our first sit and sew session. Say that 3 times fast. Our sit and sew session. And what that entails is fabulous volunteers assembling some of these pieces so that we're going to be sewing them together with yarn so that we can put big panels on our tree, which is easier than sewing little pieces together. So we're going to make some big squares that we can put on the tree together.
Rachel and I would like to invite you to come to the community center on 2 dates to come help assemble the panels for the sculpture. The first one is going to be on Thursday, May 5th. That will be from 6 to 10 p.m. here at the Greenbelt Community Center. And we'll be meeting in room 116 on the first floor, one of our community art studios. Our second sit and sew party, I believe, is coming up on another Thursday evening,
yes.
June 2nd.
Yes.
Same time, 6 to 10 p.m. here at the Community Center. So we hope to see you then. We're going to be doing the installation of the sculpture during Greenbelt Day weekend, which is that first weekend in June. So please check our website for details on joining us for the actual installation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel.
All ages, all abilities are welcome.